or any time during time trials. Thus far, here is row number 1. Al Unser still holds on to that pole position. Michael Andretti on the inside, Scott Brayton to the outside. The second row has Derek Daly on the inside, Michael Andretti alongside, and then Kevin Kogan on the outside. The third row now consists of Tom Sneva and Scott Atchison. The next position to be filled will be the outside of the third row. Will it be this man, Randy Lewis, who is next in line, ready to attempt the qualification at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway? And some very, very big names coming up a little later in the afternoon. It's the first day of time trials, the run for the pole at Indianapolis. Randy Lewis is ready. We'll be back.
You know, there are a lot of places where you can look for an auto part. But here's where you'll find it. Napa has parts for imports and other hard-to-find parts. So come to Napa first. We've got your part.
If you take car repairs into your own hands to save a little money, listen up. Right now, save up to $9.60 when you purchase a case of Napa oil, 2 Napa oil filters, and 2 Napa air filters. Clean up now with Napa.
I tell you, he's gotten goofy.
I like your dad.
Dad? He thinks he's my brother. Last night we were shooting hoops at 10 o'clock.
So?
Marty, this is the same man who'd never lift his nose out of a newspaper. Now we listen to Z-Rock on the radio. What is this?
The right vitamin nutrition and a balanced diet helps people get more out of life. Some are finding Kellogg's Product 19, 100% of 12 vitamins and minerals.
I just wish he'd act his age, like your dad.
Feel like 19 again.
Fixing this water damage will cost $1,200. Could I have prevented it?
You could with Thompson's Water Seal.
This water damage is going to run $750. What would have stopped it?
Prevent water damage with Thompson's Water Seal. Simply brush Thompson's on wood, brick, or concrete, and it penetrates to form a barrier water can't get past, even when driven by 98-mile-per-hour winds.
This time, I'm going to protect my new deck with Thompson's Water Seal. A great defense against repair expense.
You give your all to all you do. Don't settle for less from your shampoo. Wash and go Pert Plus.
Ordinary shampoo can't give you this kind of manageability. You need Pert Plus with a unique combination of effective shampoo for cleaning plus conditioner for control all in one. For great, easy-to-manage hair, it's one of a kind.
Just one shampoo does it all for you. Wash and go.
With shampoo, conditioner in one.
Pert Plus.
We're back live at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the first day of time trials, and you're watching Randy Lewis. He is on the first lap of his 4-lap qualification run.
Kind of a new driver from Northern California. Randy's been kind of trying to get into these Indy cars, Paul, and been having a little bit of problem and sometimes qualifying fairly good. So we'll see how he does here today.
A sophomore here at the Indianapolis 500. He finished 32nd last year out on the 8th lap with a gearbox problem. But to his advantage, he is crew chief by one of the best in the business, A.J. Watson, who stretches all the way back to the early 50s and has had a whole string of winners here.
When they used to all be just about Watson cars in the race. A.J. used to build practically the entire field when he was younger.
There are many here in the stands today who will still tell you that they think the Watson Roadster out of 1959, 60, 61 is the most beautiful race car ever built. Well, it's not a Watson Roadster now. It is a 1988 Lola powered by a Cosworth. The crew chief is Watson. The driver is Randy Lewis in his first lap at 210.197 miles an hour.
And that's a very respectable time, and I feel that that'll stay in the program if he can just keep that up. Well,
he's on the main straightaway now, but as he was at the top speed position on the back straightaway, he was running 213 miles an hour, Bobby.
That isn't enough, but his speeds are very good. Maybe he's getting off the 4th turn better, because it looks like he's getting down the front straightaway real fast.
That gives you an idea of how very little there is a change in speed, because if he's averaging 210 and doing 213 at the fastest point, he's probably sliding to not less than 208, 213 again.
Except remember that we have 4 distinct different turns here, then they all have different personalities. So maybe he's getting off, he obviously is getting off a number 4 turn better than he's getting off a number 2, because the straightaway speed, the back straightaway, will reflect how fast he gets off a number 2 turn.
210.2 miles an hour for the second lap. The average for the 2 laps at 210.2 miles an hour. And that is a respectable qualification run. It would put him at the moment in the center of the second row, and in fact would allow him to qualify faster than Michael Andretti which would be a surprise.
Well, his third lap's only dropped down to 209.4, 209 miles an hour. Exceptionally good. I know A.J. Watson has got to be extremely happy because many of the years lately he's had a lot of problems with his cars.
But that drops the average now to 209.953 miles an hour, which, if he would continue that pace, will put him on the outside of the second row.
Well, we watch him come off the turn right there, and he just about touched the wall, Paul.
He's been very consistent, though, in speed. 213 down the backstretch again, as he is on the main straightaway. They show him 209 miles an hour for that lap, as Randy Lewis, on his qualification run at the Indianapolis 500, has completed his fourth lap now at 209.239 miles an hour. His average, 209.7 miles an hour, and that is good enough for the moment for the outside of the front row.
I think it's going to be good enough to stay in the race.
Well, Randy Lewis and A.J. Watson have to be pleased with that situation. A 209-mile-an-hour qualification run. But coming up, some of the very important drivers, here is one of them. Remember the story of this man last year. Roberto Guerrero is ready for his qualification run as he tries to win his first Indianapolis 500-mile race. So Roberto Guerrero is ready to run at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We'll be back with more coverage of the Indy 500 after this commercial and a word from our local stations.
I heard you got one, Fred. I just had to come over and take a look.
Yeah, wanted one all my life. It's great. Look at the way it's put together. No wonder they last.
Mind if I just, sit behind the wheel? Oh, boy, would I like one of these. Can I take it for a spin?
Well, just in the front yard.
Oh, boy.
Nothing runs like a deer.
New Tegrin medicated shampoo with conditioners leaves my hair looking great, and it's tough on dandruff.
And how do you know what tough is?
New Tegrin medicated shampoo with conditioners proves tough can be beautiful.
James Garner's brother.
I'm Jack Garner. I'm no movie star, but my investment firm, Dean Witter, still treats me like a leading man.
You're somebody, a Dean Witter.
A member of the Sears Financial Network.
George Carlin is DOA, but he's keeping it on the QT till he finds his killer, just in case, on the Disney Sunday Movie. Then, at 8:30, 7:30 Central and Mountain, Michael Jackson and his video extravaganza, Captain EO. Whoopi Goldberg takes you on a spectacular journey. Captain EO backstage, right after the Disney Sunday Movie tomorrow.
Introducing 7-Up Gold. Wild thing. You make my heart sing. You make everything groovy. From the wild side of 7-Up comes new 7-Up Gold. Wild thing, I think I love you.
Dave Lennox. Since 1895, new ideas in heating and cooling.
And now get 90-day delayed payments and free vacation getaways with the purchase of selected Lennox products.
Call your independent Lennox dealer.
Hi, I'm Tim Bowers of Modern Heating. This year, why not cut those energy bills down to size? Have quality Lennox products installed by our professional staff.
Give my friend Tim at Modern Heating a call. You'll be glad you did.
Attaboy, Dave. Watch Geraldo, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. on 24 Toledo.
We're back live at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. The crowd certainly enjoying the Hoosier sunshine here today. And out on the track, the number 2 car. It is a Lola powered by a Cosworth. It belongs to Roberto Guerrero, as he is warming up now, ready to run his qualification attempt. Now, the auto racing action will continue tomorrow here on ABC Sports. Formula One drivers take on the course of 1,000 turns at the Grand Prix of Monaco. It's same-day satellite coverage from the beautiful Principality of Monaco. It all begins at 1:30 Eastern, 12:30 Central and Pacific, tomorrow on ABC Sports. And, of course, a little later today during Wide World of Sports, we'll have an update on the qualifications for that particular race. Now, Roberto Guerrero, as he is ready for a qualification run at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
That beautiful red car. Very fast qualifier normally. Roberto's had a few problems this month. He hasn't been quite up to his normal thing, but Again, he's one of the guys in the Cosworth engine part, Paul. It seems to be lacking just a little bit in horsepower.